Willie D Live.
And I'm furious, right? So I didn't even know. This one I learned that there's a jail in every stadium. Did you know that?
No.
There's a jail in every single stadium in America.
Well, there need to be, because it's a whole bunch.
So I get in there. There's already other people in there arrested, drunk
Right.
people, right? And I'm just like, oh, there's a whole jail down here, right? So I get in there, and so the Dolphins people come down. They're just like, hey, they're going to let you go. You just got to promise not to press charges. I said, definitely not promising that. What the did I do? And they were like, just drop the charge. Just say you're going to drop everything. And I said, no. And they were like, if you don't say no, they're going to arrest you. And I said, arrest me for what? And they were like, I don't know, just please, just say you drop the charges. And I refused to drop it. I said, no, somebody got to pay for what's happening to me right now. And I refused. And they said, well, then you're going to go to jail. And I was like, then I'm going to jail. So then my husband, we have a thing we do before every single game. Every single game, he comes, lays eyes on me. We have our little secret thing. We do our flexing and all this shit. And I'm not in my seat. And so he goes to them like, yo, where's my wife? Like, what, I've never missed a game. Nothing since 2009. Outside of having my son, I missed one game. And they told him, oh, don't worry. She got arrested, but everything's going to be fine. They're going to let her go. And he was like, what do you mean she got arrested? The Dolphins told him I got into it with a Bills fan. But they're going to let her go, is what they said. And he was just like, okay. They're like, you got to focus on the game. You got to focus on the game. They lied to him. So he plays in the game. By halftime, he goes into his locker and sees his phone, and he sees the whole thing. That it wasn't no Bills fan. Like, he sees I'm actually arrested. The funny thing is I never actually went to jail yet. I was still in the jail. They took the handcuffs off me. I sat in their little break room and watched the game with the cops. Not the ones that arrested me, but the ones that were down there in the jail. Eating snacks, chips, drinks, having everything. Watched the game with them, thinking like they're going to let me go. After the game was over, they were like, do you want to please just say you're not going to drop the charges? And I said no again. And they took me to jail.
And that's how they do. And that's how they get millions of people every day when they violate people's rights. They beat up people, assault people. And when a person is considering filing some type of charges, they say, hey, make sure if you don't file charges, you drop the charges, drop your complaint, let it go, then we'll let you go. Mm-hmm. We won't arrest you.
There was the female officer they said I headbutt had a full busted forehead gash in her forehead. Where was my gash? What, they think I got a steel plate in here or something? I know I got a big forehead, but goddamn, I never headbutt a single person. I didn't even have an opportunity to headbutt nobody.